fifth stop on the Virginia Proud Weather Tour takes us south to Grayson and Carroll counties.
Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Hanowich is visiting the city of Galax, which sits right in between the two.
And there, Jeff is learning all there is to know about bluegrass and the roots of the music that basically put this part of Virginia on the map. And he's live there here at Bar's Fiddle Shop, right? That's family owned and operated right in Galax, right, Jeff?
Got it. You got it, John, and we're having so much fun. We've got music outside. We're inside the shop right now to kind of talk about all the fiddles. And in addition to that, I want to talk about the current culture of bluegrass here in Galax and how it has impacted the store here. So joining me is Stevie Barr, one of the owners of the Bar's Fiddle Shop. So Stevie, talk about how this culture has developed over the last several years.
Well, kind of what happens is over the years, we try to get all the kids involved in the community through like the Chestnut Creek of the School of the Arts, and for years we've had children that's come through and we teach them music and they grow up and form bands, and we've had several of young folks that's came through and even worked in the fiddle shop and teaches them skills and that, and this culture, this whole area, the music is, once these kids learn that, it develops so many skills in life. We've had several, like Houston Caldwell. They're getting ready to have Houston Fest here, and he came through and worked and became one of the greatest musicians. But because of these things they learn when they're kids, and the music and all this stuff, it works out really good.
Yeah, and guys, there's so much going on here in Galax. Not only do we have a Bar's Fiddle Shop, not only do we have the music, the bluegrass capital of the world, but I was also told that there's a great barbecue festival going on in mid-July. So if they need any volunteers as a taste tester, I volunteer me right now. John and Lindsay.
Number 5 on the Virginia Proud Weather Tour takes us to an area known as the bluegrass capital of the world.
You probably already know what that is if you live here. The city of Galax continues its long-standing tradition of showcasing bluegrass music, thanks in part to Bar's Fiddle Shop, which is right in the middle of it all. And right in the middle of Bar's is meteorologist Jeff Hanowich. And Jeff, now, so Bar's was created nearly 40 years ago, I understand. A lot of history in that store.
That's right. Well, there's so much history in this store, and as a matter of fact, we're going to get right into things with the founder of Bar's Fiddle Shop. This is Tom Barr. Now, Tom, first and foremost, I love your hat, and second of all, tell me about the history of Bar's Fiddle Shop and its history in bluegrass.
Well, I started the shop in 1972 at home, and in 1980 I moved into the city of Galax, and we're still here. And it's, but the music in general came over with the settlers, and you know, when they settled this part of the country, they brought music with them. And the same music is being played today that they brought, a lot of it.
And this term hillbilly, expand on this term hillbilly. We were talking about that earlier. This is really cool.
Well, there was a barbershop. It was built in 1910, and there's two fellows cut hair in the barbershop. And incidentally, all barbershops years ago used to either have barbershop quartets or they played string music. It happened that this one played string music. So two of them cut hair. 4 people got together and went to New York to play in vaudeville. And when they got up there, they said, well, what's the name of your band? They said, we're just a bunch of hillbillies from Southwest Virginia. So they said, well, that's fine. We'll just call you the Hillbillies. Well, it turned out in their recordings in 1924, they made several hits. So the term hillbilly music, that's where it got its term from in 1924. So the birthplace of country music, according to the Library of Congress and the Smithsonian, is in that room where the hillbillies actually got its start from. And today I've got 78 records that was recorded in 1924, and an old crank-up Victrola that we play them on for the tourists coming through. And you know, it's just kind of it was like a hillbilly music on up to in the 50s in Galax.
That is so cool. And the running words around here is that country music was conceived right here in Galax and was born in Bristol. So we're standing here amongst history here in Galax at the Bar's Fiddle Shop, guys.
Check in one last time with our Virginia Proud Weather Tour. So Jeff, he's joining us live again from Galax. Where are you going to be tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're heading up to Devil's Backbone Brewery in Nelson County. But before we leave here at Galax, I want to give a special thank you to Tom and Stevie Barr. We're on location at Bar's Fiddle Shop. But before we go, we're going to give you one more taste of bluegrass music. And I'm not very musically inclined, so I've got a kazoo. So without further ado, let's hit it.
Oh, those poor guys in the kazoo. But I tell you what, they sounded good.
They sounded good.